Very good morning. Myself Jayanta Sonwal, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Namrup College, affiliated to Dibrugarh University. Today, I am going to discuss the topic regulation of gene expression. Mainly, I will emphasize in the discussion about operant concept. Regulation of gene expression is the continuous process that is taking place in living organisms. Today, in this discussion, I will discuss about the regulation of gene expression in prokaryotic cells. We know that all the times in all the organisms, certain activities or metabolic activities is practicing inside the cell. In these cases, all the time cell has to express some gene as a protein and protein is required to perform different activities in the body. So how this expression of gene is regulated by a cell by providing different signaling mechanisms, and this concept will be clear who is still having doubt about regulation of gene expression. Let us see the presentation. I will highlight the topics and will elaborate as much possible. In this chapter, it contains what is regulation of gene expression, prokaryotic gene regulation, the operant concept, regulatory gene, promoter site, operator site, structural gene, and mechanism. What is gene regulation? The regulation of the expression of gene is absolutely essential for the growth, development, differentiation, and the very existence of an organism. There are two types of gene regulation, positive and negative. In positive gene regulation, the gene regulation is said to be positive when its expression is increased by a regulatory element that is called positive regulator. The gene regulation is said negative when a decrease in the gene expression due to presence of a regulatory element, negative regulator, is referred to as a negative gene regulation. So both positive and negative gene regulation is needed for conducting the gene expression processes and its regulation in living cells. It may be noted here that double negative effect on gene regulation result in a positive phenomena. Means if there will be two negative effect in gene regulation process, ultimately their actions will be positive. There are different types of genes present and involved in gene regulation process. Out of this, mainly two are included in the slide. One is called constitutive gene. The product of such genes are required all the time in a cell. Such genes are expressed at more or less constant rate in almost all the cells, and further they are not subjected to regulation. Like such as the enzymes involved in citric acid cycle, they need to produce different enzymes to complete the cycles in all the time. Such type of genes are called constitutive genes, and these genes are responsible for the synthesis of most useful enzymes or proteins all the times in a cell. Next is inducible genes. The concentration of the protein synthesized by individual gene is regulated by various molecular signals. An inducer increases the expression of the gene while a repressor decreases. Means these genes are not generally involved all the time in expression of genes or in synthesis of proteins. But when a cell needed certain proteins to perform some activities, at the time these genes can be activated by putting the some regulatory materials from the outside. Such type of genes are called inducible genes. These genes are regulated by our cell and they produce certain kinds of enzymes only. But in case of constitutive genes, they do not have any regulation mechanisms. They are transcribing all the times. Now let us discuss about lac operon, lactose operon, which is most commonly known as the operon concept. The lac operon is a model is used by was used by Jacob and Monod to explain the regulation pattern of gene expression in prokaryotic cells. They have used E. coli as experimental organisms. Let us see. The lac operon consists of regulatory gene that is denoted as capital I for inhibition, operator gene that is O, three structural genes Z, Y, and a promoter site where the enzyme RNA polymerase binds. This is the structure of a DNA in prokaryotic cells where this process will start. This is called Tata box, this is called Kate box. This is the site where transcription process will start. So let us see in operon model what is there. In operon model, this is the regulatory site, that is like I gene or inhibition gene. This is promoter site, this is operator site. These three are the structural genes, namely Z, Y, and A. The operon concept is coordinated unit of gene expression in bacteria. The operon concept was introduced by Jacob and Monod in 1961. For this, they have been awarded Nobel Prize in 1965. The experimental organism was prokaryotic cells, E. coli bacteria. This is popularly known as lac operon. Let us see the detailed structure of lac operon and its function. The functions of structural genes. As I mentioned in previous slides, lac operons contain three structural genes. That gene codes for enzyme beta galactosidase, Y codes for enzyme galactoside parbiase, and structural gene A codes for enzyme galactoside acetylase. Let us see the function of these three structural genes. Beta galactosidase hydrolyzes lactose to galactose and glucose. Parbiase is responsible for the transport of lactose into the cell. The function of acetylase coded by gene A remains a mystery still. No appropriate functions has been discovered so far about genes that transcribe by structural gene A. Let us see the mechanism of lac operon. This is a structural lac operon. This is called regulatory gene. This is promoter site. This is operator gene. And these three are structural genes, namely Z, Y, and A. The gene I or inhibition gene continuously transcribing a mRNA. This is monocytonic mRNA, and the translated repressor subunit containing 4 members. And this repressor subunit is very much eager to bind with the operator site. When there is no glucose in the cellular media, then this repressor subunit moves towards the operator site and sit here. When this operator or repressor subunit bind with the operator sites, then there will be no more translation or no more transcription process will start, because this is the site or promoter site where RNA polymerase enzyme bind and initiate the transcription process. But when this repressor subunits will bind in the operator site, then RNA polymerase cannot bind here or cannot move towards this site, means the S, Z, Y, and A site. This is the region where transcription process will start. Until and unless RNA polymerase enzyme will move towards this site, then what will happen? The transcription process will not initiate. That is why in normal condition, when there is a low glucose concentration in cellular media, there will be no transcription as well as translation process in eukaryotic cells or all the cells. Let us see the next stage. Here some texts are put here. Repression of leg operon. It is constantly transcribed by inhibitor gene and a tetrameric. It is a tetrameric regulatory protein which is specially bind to the operator gene here. This is called repressor subunit. Has great tendency to bind to operator site. Prevent the binding of RNA polymerase transcription block. When RNA polymerase cannot bind in this position, then transcription process cannot start. This is coming from the previous slide. And let us see, in previous slide I have discussed that if concentration of glucose become very low in cellular medium, then there will be no transcription process or no translation. But why that there will be no more transcription process? Because the repressor subunit block the operator sites and entire process keeping paused. But there is a one condition: when lactose is present, little amount of lactose is present in the cellular medium, then that repressor subunit will bind with the lactose and it get deactivated. When it will get deactivated, that leg operon process will start. Let us see the mechanism. As I discussed in the previous slide, this is the I gene which transcribes monocytic mRNA and the translated protein that is repressor subunit. And I discuss that the repressor subunit is very much eager to bind with the lactose. When little amount of lactose is available in the cellular medium, then repressor subunit bind with the lactose. And when it will bind with the lactose, the configurations of repressor subunit will change. When this configuration will change, the repressor subunit get deactivated. It become deactivated and it cannot move here and cannot bind with the operator site. At the same time, the RNA polymerase enzyme will come and bind with the promoter site. Then RNA polymerase enzyme move towards this site and they transcribe a polycystonic mRNA, and this polycystonic mRNA translate to different protein. Z gene translate enzyme that is beta galactosidase, and Y structural gene translate fermiase, and A structural gene transcribe acetylase. These are the three different products transcribed by polycystonic mRNA. Why it is called polycystonic mRNA? When a mRNA translate more than one enzyme or protein, that type of enzymes are called polycystonic mRNA. So this structural gene transcribe a polycystonic mRNA. That polycystonic mRNA translate into three different enzymes. This is the major outcomes of the class. Today's this tutorial video. I think that students will get idea or clear their doubt about the operand concept. Here again I explain with the tracks depression of leg operon. A small amount of lactose can enter the E. coli cell, means into inducer. The repressor molecule, meaning that this is the repressor molecule, have a high affinity to lactose, means the repressor molecule high affinity to bind with lactose. The lactose molecule bind and induce conformational chains, means the structural chains. Cannot bind to the O gene, this site, operator site means. RNA polymerase bind to P site, the RNA polymerase enzyme bind already in the P site and transcription start. Let us see again review the mechanisms what I told in the previous slide. And what is the function of this different enzyme? Sorry. The beta galactosidase function is already discussed, that they hydrolyze the galactoside into galactose and glucose. Permease transport lactose into the cell, and the function of acetyl is still unknown. So this is a mechanism about operant concept. I hope that through this video, tutorial video, students are able to learn about gene expression in prokaryotic cells, the different components of glycoperon, and the functions of different enzymes or protein produced through the structural gene.